Folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated. Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
What's up, traders? Another beautiful week. Hope you guys had a good one so far. So yeah, we're just gonna start off with a different little format this time. So we're gonna go over some of the trades that we took last stream and how they played out exactly. That way we can get a better idea and get you guys familiar really on why it played out, why it didn't play out, right? You guys can learn that way. Right. So we just had news. Let me just clear up all these charts. We just had news on USD, and it's definitely one of the best weeks. Last few months actually were amazing in the markets. Right. So I'm going to go over the pairs that basically passed the challenge. Right. So phase 1, we achieved the target. Yeah. So start off with UJ. So I think it was around here, right? And we took the trade. I took the trade at 750. There, my stop below. Now I took profit. I took my first TP here, second TP here, and I had a runner, and this was basically what completed phase 1. Yeah, right. We had the same sort of criteria, retracements, and then continue. And then we took the TP at the highs, the final TP, but these were some of the targets, right? All right. GJ. Yeah, GJ was also one of those where we got the bullish indication. We had that retracement. It was Thursday on the stream, right? It wasn't really moving. We were right here at the time, but it ended up playing out if you were patient, right? You had to stop below the lows. And this was our first TP. So when your TP gets hit, always leave a runner if there's previous highs and lows, right? So this would have been the ultimate target. And yeah, pretty much TP was obliterated. You just had to be patient and let it play out. So that's 280 pips from our entry, but we took our first profit at 100 pips. All right. Now, what are we seeing today? We're going to get over some trades today. Just definitely had a good one. Pretty interactive class last time. Yeah. Okay. Great. Oh yeah. Before I do that, I'm actually going to fix this. I know some of you guys wanted a watermark because you wanted to see what time frame I was on at all times. So there you go. Yeah. All right, so today I want you guys to definitely be interactive, asking questions. That's the only way you're gonna actually learn, right? Ask questions, comments, concerns, all of these things. All right. Oh, do you guys hear me? Just want to confirm. If you guys hear me, put it in the chat. Just say yes. All right. What are my thoughts on your USD? This is GU. Euro USD. Euro USD, guys. All right. Basically, we've been bullish for a while. Very easy, very easy buys. All right, so let's actually get into this. So price had, okay, great. Perfect. You guys can hear me. All right, so I'll get into why your USD has been buying for a while. And we had price break out of this previous high right here. We had a bullish indication, right? In fact, I want to start using these arrows. So we had a bullish indication. And then after the break, you never want to just start buying up top. Always wait for a better price, right? So that way you can ride the wave with the big players, right? You had a retracement, right? And then we started raging. We can just mark the range right there. All right, so yeah, and then price broke out of the range. We had an indication for bullish opportunities, but we didn't want to get in on these buys on the breakout, right? Always wait for the retracement. So what did price do? There was a low here. Price rejected the low really hard and just started breaking highs, right? And then we had a same situation, indication, retracement. And then what does price do? Target previous highs, right? Now we just broke this high. So we want to wait for some sort of pullback. And we broke this high. So we want to wait for some sort of retracement to get a better price and continue riding the wave to these. All right. But the reason why you always want to wait for that retracement is because if price just wanted to start dumping from here, like since it swept this high, if price just wanted to start dumping, it can do that if it wants to, right? That's why you're gonna wait until you see the, oh, okay, we're not making no more retracements. We're simply gonna wait for it to make a new low and then continue going up. All right. So yeah, right now you could have got in this week for sure. Oh wow, amazing. You could have definitely got in because we had probably the best setup was Monday or yesterday. All right, so we had the bullish indication. I'm gonna start using arrows, man. Yeah, let's use arrows. Bullish indication broke out. I'm actually gonna go from the roots of it. So bullish momentum, bullish indication for 104.85 pips. And then we had a 142 pip retracement, right? And then started breaking highs again, doing the same thing, pretty much fractality. And then 230 pips from there. But if you didn't feel like, oh, it was the best opportunity for you right there, you could have just seen that tiny bullish indication, retracement, tiny bullish indication, retracement, failing to break these lows. If they're failing to break these lows, then it's definitely a good sign that you could have took your longs because we are in session, right? 8 o'clock to 11, right? And just target previous highs, man. You know what I mean? That's what, 10 to 11 pips for 105. And if you left a runner, about 135. All right. So I hope that answers the question. And yeah, let's get back into some of the pairs that we're looking at. Actually, I'll be back in a minute. I want to get my glasses. Be right back. All right. All right, so I'm back. Put some questions in the comments, man. We wanna have another interactive one this time around. All right. So any trades that we could possibly take. I don't know, man. News already done pretty much taken the opportunities. But yeah, I definitely see UJ dropping more because this was pretty much a larger retracement, this whole thing. And if price breaks this low, makes an indication, I'm gonna wait for a tiny retracement and sell. All right. See, there's a time and place for things, right? You can look at this. This was a macro counter trend, but a 300 pip counter trend, I'll take it any day. Right? And also we had price break this low, wick it a bit, and then we had this sort of retracement continuation. All right. All right. Okay, I have too many pairs right here, but this is just me reviewing with students, right? I had a lot of classes this week, so now I'm watching uh Nasdaq on what it might do. If Nasdaq wants to move today, that would be blessed. But yeah, basically we took this trade live on Thursday, and then we hit our second TP right here, first TP, second TP. But it did take like took us like 4 days. Right. All 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 right, guys. Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns, man? Put it in the comments, guys. What are we seeing? What are we wanting to look at? I'm just scanning through some of the pairs right now. We can definitely see some trades playing out. Yeah, so yeah, man. Good week. Good week. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Come on, guys. You guys were pretty active last week. Let's get some questions, man. Let's get some comments. See, this right here, like something like this, to me, I want to see price break lows first. If price starts breaking these lows, then I would say, okay, we can go lower. But we don't see any major sell-offs. Yeah, bro. News was at 8 o'clock. Had a little fake out, right? This price broke out of its high. Of course, it's got to drop. We need to have some sort of retracement. But yeah, I don't know if this is a reversal or retracement, so I'm going to be patient. I'm going to wait for it to break these lows and retrace. And this is actually exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about with the students last week. You see how Thursday, right? Thursday, we had a bunch of people dumping. And I think the live stream was around this time, right? And people were shorting. I was like, guys, not short. because we're not ready, and there's always going to be a better opportunity to go short if you want to go short. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was we actually went long because we knew that, okay, price is not breaking lows, guys. Price didn't break a low for me to be convinced. Even here, price, you see this low, price respected this low. If we see a clear break, then we'll take that. All right. Anyways, I'm looking at gold. Gold was nice, man. What a beautiful, beautiful structure. Indication. Indication. Retracement. Continuation. Right? Targeted previous highs. Right here. And we also had a higher time frame. High. Right here. I wanted to hit 2050 by the end of the day. And we have another high, 2070. So we can definitely run these highs, man, soon. Soon. No assumption, but good luck you get, man. Whoa. All right, guys, what's up? Who's trading what? You're selling Euro USD? Sure, bro? I wouldn't sell Euro USD, man. Because you'd be counter trending. And look at every time Euro USD sold. Tiny reaction and then obliterated. Tiny reaction, obliterated. Right. It did reach a high. So let's see what happens. If it shorts, you're in luck, man, but I wouldn't short it. This is the low. Making consistent lows and breaking consistent highs. All right. All right, buddy. Look, trading is all perspective, bro. Forza. If you think Euro USD is gonna sell, stick to your bias, man. But me personally, with my experience, my understanding, overstanding of the market, I wouldn't short this right now. I would just wait, man. If price breaks these lows right here, then maybe. But those are fresh lows. All right. Kadar, how did you learn to trade and what recommendations do you have for a new trader? Oh man, I learned how to trade. I mean, it's kind of like trial and error. I tried so many different things, approaches in the start, right? But I just stuck to the highs and lows, man. I just stuck to market structure. You know, you could sort of call this supply and demand, but it's not really. I don't use like zones and stuff like that. I just look at market phases and points of interest, right? Because there's different market phases, and yeah, man. I simply learn by observing what the market is doing at certain times and where is it taking profit. You know, a lot of the, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, the market is the best teacher, man. It's the best teacher. So I observed a lot. I practiced, and I made a lot of notes on why is it moving at this time, what type of behavior is it doing, what happens when this level is broken, what happens when this level is broken and established, right? Why is it that price sometimes dumps, pumps, and I realized, it's kind of like life, right? The market outside of the trading market, right? Like every market in the world, um, it's either you're buying low or selling high, man. And that's the name of the game, getting those discounts and selling at a premium price. So yeah, and I realized like retail traders, bro, they're they're literally being preyed on every single day. They're the reason why the institutions and the big whales are here. So what recommendations do I have? Um, Man, I'd say just get educated first, because if you're gonna go through what I went through, I it's a hard and long journey if you're not using a specific strategy that works, right? Or don't have rules. You have to set your rules, get educated, set those rules, build a routine, make sure your health is in order, your mind, build up savings, um, and then start investing when you feel like you're consistent. So if you're on simulation, then yeah, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I do, man. I help people, basically students. Um, I have a mentorship, a one-on-one mentorship, and I also have a group where I actually just share breakdowns and do live sessions right here, right? You guys can message me on Telegram if you guys are interested in that. All right. I'll post it up later. In fact, I always get this question, so right. Yeah. Yeah, man. And in the group, man, we called out all of these longs. So on Mondays, I usually do an analysis on what I'm seeing. And I saw that, all right, price is definitely retracing. We could see some insane bullish momentum going up, right? So about 682 points to the highs. That would be the ultimate target for us, right? from this sequence from the low. So yeah, man. Even I shared the US30 calls, Nasdaq trades. As you can see, it's actually kind of pumping. So yeah, man. If you guys want to get involved, cool. Called out GU as well. Right. So right. Let's see Euro USD again. See that? This is why you don't sell, man. So don't sell. Yeah, but price just to flipped. Do I trade ICT stuff? Nah, man. I don't trade ICT. I know of him, and I know some students of his that are some of my friends. And they're good traders. Some of them are consistent. Some of them are definitely inconsistent because, and one of the reasons why I would say they're inconsistent is because it's just complicated. I feel like ICT complicates things so much. But I don't want to say anything about that, man. I'm saying everybody has their own way of trading. Just leave it to that. If you're making money doing that, cool, man. But I know it's like a cult. He has like a cult following online. So, man, all respects to those who want to help. So, yeah, and another thing with ICT is like I think he trades gaps and stuff like that. From what I've seen, he trades gaps and stuff like that. But to be honest, they don't always play out to the way they should, Or he counter trends a lot too. Counter trending is kind of a bad idea. So those are just some things I noticed from my friends that trade his style. Right, it does have its flaws. No strategy is perfect, man, but just figure out what works for you. Get and then you'll probably see consistency sooner or later. Right, doing that. Boom, beautiful, beautiful. Man, I'm seeing some clean structures, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Great stream. Thank you. All right. So, what is Nasdaq doing as we speak? They're breaking highs. If price shoots up, I would not be surprised, man. I wanna see what happens with this though. I'm gonna be patient and see what happens with US30 and Nasdaq. All right, so price broke these highs, had a bullish indication, retracement, tiny bullish indication, and currently retracing. So if price rejects and it starts going up, I'm gonna take the buys. But if they don't respect this level and they break this low, then I'll be cautious of what I'm doing, right? And what I'm seeing. All right. Yeah. There's a question here, but somebody deleted it. Guys, don't delete questions, man. Because if it's genuinely a question you felt, let it be answered. Or somebody else can feel, feel for it, get an understanding from that answer. So yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys. So we are boom, looking nice. Okay, price just broke a low. All right, guys. So if price breaks this low, let's see if we can get a trade here live. All right. So if price breaks this low and we see a pullback, like a clear break, and it closes and we see a pullback, I'm gonna look to do that. But from what I'm seeing is that if price respects this low, I'm gonna look for loans. But why is Nasdaq opposite? It happens, man. They're very close and they correlate. But this right now could just be the retracement to this break. See, bearish indication, retracement, and if price just does this, then don't be surprised at all. But I don't like to trade like that, man. I like to see straight up confirmations. Like I want to see breaks, retracements, and then continuations. That's it. It's that simple. I don't care what time frame, larger time frame, lower time frame. It's the same stuff over and over. All right, so what are we seeing? I don't know if we'll get a trade today, like a solid trade, because we did have news at 8 o'clock. So we did miss out on the volatility there. All right, this was the cleanest setup, bro. Cleanest. All right, 125 points. Yeah, that was a nice trade. This would have been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trade. All right, stop loss above the high. 25 pips. Easy. Easy. All right. Boom. See, guys, this is why it's important to stick to your guns. Okay, so Nasdaq just rejected this low. If I see price just pump, I'm gonna take the buys, guys. I'm gonna take the buys if price just pumps. It didn't break this low, but I don't want to assume, right? I don't want to assume that it's just gonna start flying. But the way it's looking good, man. Look at the way Nasdaq just flies. All right, so previous high. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you see how the market, how fractal it is? We have an indication. Then price retraces and then continues, right? Even if you want to scalp, I know some scalpers, right? They would have done something like that. Or, yeah, like a quick 1 to 4. But I don't trade like that. I like to trade for more pips. At least, if I'm trading Nasdaq, at least like 300 points. At least 200, 300 points. And if I'm trading US30, I like to go for at least 400, 300, 400, sometimes even 800, depending on the volatility, right? But we've been kind of in like a smaller range, right? A lot of smaller moves, 300 pips. But yeah, what it might be possible, man, because look, we have this indication, and then it's retracement, and price just fly, right? But all right, prices broke this high. Could we scalp this? Let's scalp this. Let's see. But I I don't know. 1:3. All right. I want us to 4.6. So I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. So we're at 941. We see a candle close nice. Will be a good opportunity, man. Yeah, that I feel like that's the low of the day. It's rejecting pretty hard. It failed to break this low. Would be nice to see some buys. All right, so let's be patient though. Let's be patient and see what happens. You notice I'm literally just watching. This is another key to success, man. Is being so uh, observant. That's definitely one of the keys, man. Being observant is the key to success. Because then you can make better decisions, right? That's another piece of advice I would like to give to some traders. Oh, I don't want you guys seeing that, right? So no confirmations as of yet because we definitely didn't get any break. You see what price just did? Broke, retested. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if it sells off. Because we did have this bearish indication. Pretty much a key level right there. But yeah, let's wait it out. Let's be patient. Let's see what happens. Probably by 10:30 we might see something. All right. Anyways, man, any questions, man? Any comments? Just put them in the chat. You know what we're doing. Yeah, and if anybody wanna get in contact, my Telegram, my Instagram's there. Man, oh boy. Wait, what just happened? I swear I just had US30, man. Boom. I just went over Euro USD, man. You guys can go back and see on that. I'm not gonna repeat that twice. Sorry, but you gotta move on. Yeah, so Euro USD, just go back like 20 minutes in the stream. Yeah, it was like one of the first pairs I looked at. So yeah, you can look at that there. I'm actually just focused on what price action's doing now because we definitely have an opportunity, potential opportunity to trade this. There we go. I was about to say, man. I trade both. Like, I trade reversals in line with the higher time frame trend and continuations, like higher time frame continuations, lower time frame continuations. But I don't trade stuff like this. This is not a reversal. To me, this is not a reversal, man. That actually looks like a Sort of a retracement, if you ask me, man. All right. Looks like the candle closed pretty nicely. We can try. Let's see. Let's see. Would price want to do something like this? That's the question here. Would price want to pump similar to the way NASDAQ is pumping up? Right? Yeah, so this right here, I don't trade stuff like this. This isn't a reversal. I would trade like something like that. Something in line with the higher time frame trend, basically. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna try taking this US30 long soon, but I just want to see a little bit more confirmation because it'd be nice, right? If price just breaks, I could probably get a better risk to reward if I break here, then go up. But right now, no reason to catch a top or bottom. So just being patient, man. Patience, patience. But this definitely looks like longs, man. I think I'm gonna go with a long trade soon. But in the meantime, I'm waiting. I'm seeing what's going on. Right in gold, boy. Gold. Yeah, so to answer your question better, Brian, you see how price did this? This would be a reversal / continuation. So it would be a continuation of the higher time frame trend, which is bullish, but it would be a reversal from this current small trend, which is the sell trend, right? That's if that makes sense, right? Because it's reversing out of a previous trend and continuing the higher time frame trend. So it's kind of a hybrid there. Bro, to be honest, man, there's no real reversals, man, in the market. This right here is a reversal / retracement. And then this is the real reversal continuation. So a reversal is essentially a combo with something else, you know, with either a continuation or a retracement, you know. So man, this is looking good, man. This is looking real good. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright guys, so alright man, so I'll look over your USD, I guess, for that some of the guys that were wondering. Right? Yeah man. Bullish. It's been bullish. Indication, retracement, starts breaking highs, meaning continuing. Right? And why do I say that? If you look at the daily time frame, we've been bullish since November, and then we just had a continuation from March. Right? These highs aren't reversals; these are just previous points that we can take liquidity for. Right? So it did just break that. Right? So I wouldn't really want to trade anything else right now. GU, in fact, if GBP USD wants to fly, boy, I would take that. I would take that. I'd put my stop below right there because this is a retracement and then we had a break. And where would I take it to? Let me see if we have any higher time frame structures that we can target. The nearest one is like 60 pips away. Yeah. About 60, 70 pips away. Went from 2% down to 1%. Any advice, bro? Wait, what do you mean? Are you talking about funding challenge? Like a funded account? See, this is not really playing out, right? You see how price is doing this? It's not selling off hard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Live funded account. Bro, what advice can I give you, man? I'd say, yo, just size down. Like you lost 3%. Okay, so you're back in drawdown for 1%, right? I'd say depends on the size, right? If it's like 100K, if it's a 100K account, I'd say don't go larger than like 2 lot, right? It depends on your experience, right? I know some people that trade big sizes, but if you're still starting out or you feel like you're not completely consistent, yeah, man, just size down and focus on the best setups, right? Like right now, as you're watching me, I'm being really, really patient. Do you take news into consideration for trading in the day? Definitely do, man. I definitely do. Yesterday was like, look at news. This was news. But did news change my bias? No. I did take a position. I took a position here the other day. Right. My stop is right about 30 pips. Right. And I targeted these highs. Right. But I left a runner to the ultimate TP, which is 2050 and 2070. So news is actually helping me. See news and then FOMC at 2 o'clock. And then we had more news today. Yeah, but back to AB, man. Bro, I'd say here's some good advice. Live funded. Don't think of it as money. Simply write down your criteria for a successful setup as a checklist, right? If they tick, if the trade ticks your all factors, then it is a higher probability trade. Trade in line with higher time frame trend. Stick to timings 8 to 11 and size down, man. Size down. Use a certain lot size. Like even if, like let's say you're risking 20 pips, 25 pips, bro. Just if you're risking 25 pips, just use a 2 lot, man. Risk 0.5. and then you make 100 pips, you're up 2%, right? So size down, look for higher risk to reward. Size down. Use a fixed lot based on stop loss until consistent. Once account grows, go back to 1% risk, percentage based. So a good rule I have is to calculate my lot sizes is to get your account size. I think divided by, I have it written down, man. Right, so divided by 2,000. Divided by 2,000. Right. And then what you're going to do is going to look at the fixed lot right there. Right. Then divided by 10 again. That'll be your lot size. So let's say I have 100K. I divide that by, let's do it right now, 100,000 divided by 2,000 divided by 10. So that'd be a 5 lot. But if you see how that says a 5 lot, right? That would be too much. That would be per 10 pips. So why don't you just divide that? So if your stop loss is 30 pips, 5 divided by 3, right? So if your stop loss is 30 pips, what you're going to do is you're going to divide that by 3. 5 divided by 3, that'd be a 1.6. 1.67 lot. Yeah, just stick with this lot size, right? If you have, right? And yeah, man, just focus on the best setups. All right, don't think of it as money, man. It's a business, bro. It doesn't get simpler than that. If you want to make money, you have to actually do the work that gets you the money, not chase the monies, because it never comes that way. So, yeah, man, this is very good, very important because, guys, consistent trading is not just, okay, get paid here and then. No, man. You want to just follow the same steps that got you successful over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like pretty much how you live life, right? Actually, I'm gonna keep that there. That's some good advice, man. USD CAD, UG. If GU goes, if GU goes up, boy, that would be gangsta. If GU goes, that would be gangsta. That'd be real good. What time frame do I use? I use all time frames, bro. I do top-down analysis. You see how it's reaching a weekly level? Top-down analysis, man. Weekly, daily, each 4, and then 1 hour for analysis, and then 15 minutes, 5 minutes for entry. Yeah. All right, so we might have a setup here. All right, we might have a setup here. Do I have a YouTube channel? I do have a YouTube channel, but I don't really post on YouTube like that. I have a paid Telegram channel where I post pretty much my trade ideas for the week before they happen. So when they do happen, pretty much ready to take the trade and you profit, man. So yeah, uh, it's basically weekly breakdowns. And then I have a private group for live sessions, and then I have a mentorship. So the weekly breakdown group is $20 a month, and then the live sessions where basically where you take trades with me live, stop loss, entry, take profit, the whole criteria is discussed. That's $99 a month. Yeah, and pretty much all the people that joined made their money back with like the first two trades, depending on their account. I just made it real affordable for everyone, man, because it's important. Um, so you guys can learn, man, and not have to, stretch out too much. So yeah, that's that. But the mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, if you guys are interested, you can just message me. But that's definitely pricier. So I always get these questions, man. I like to just answer prior. All right, so GU, I think I'm gonna take the trade soon. If I see price, just give me a quick little pullback. That'd be nice, right? Because price did break indication. If price wants to fly, that'd be nice. But if it doesn't, that's cool too. I'm just gonna wait. Uh, what? Yeah. ICT I have tested. Meta Matrix says ICT I have tested. If he traded live with real cash, fair enough, but he doesn't. Hey man, I'm not gonna comment on that. They can do whatever they want to. Yeah, I just feel like if that's the case, that's deceiving, man. You counter trade, but it has a model that says yes and no, so you don't screw it up. Bro, to be honest, I've been there where I was trading counter trends as well. Like, okay, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Reaction, 50 pips, nice. But why would you want to trade? Why would you want to trade something like that when you have an opportunity to just get 100 pips, like with flowing with the market? You don't have to guess. Okay, is it done? Is it done? Should I take profit? Ooh, should I exit? Should I exit? And then guess what happens? Boom, back at your entry. Reaction, right? This is a reaction, and then boom. Right, so nothing against that, but I just don't do it, man, because what's better? You trying to trade in line with the big whales, or you trying to trade as their liquidity, right? Like just think about this, right? Just think about this. Counter trend. You would have been in that shit for like 6.5 hours, but just to get 50 pips versus in like 1 minute, 60 pips. And then keep running it. You know what I mean? Because once you're in profit, bro, there's no like, and you know they're likely not to come back. Why don't you just get fueled? All right, guys. So this trade, I'm not gonna take because it's not giving me the same reaction off of this. So I'll just wait. I'ma simply just wait. See, patience is the key, man. It's pretty much the virtue of life. So we're approaching 10:30. 10:30 is like the key time I like to take setups for on Thursdays. I've noticed that Thursdays they move around that time, so I'm just looking at some of the pairs, scanning through. Right? You see how profit taking is happening? We had that little reaction. Like imagine, right? Like you take your buy here. Ah, cool, 27 pips. And the next thing you know, boom. Or here, right? Like this is more better. So Brian says you use major support and resistance zones on US30 to trade off of. I mean, I don't use support and resistance, so to speak. I just use highs and lows, which you can consider support and resistance. It's like one of the words, terms you could call it, right? Boom. All right, guys. This looks like a good setup. All right, if it breaks here, I'm just gonna wait for a pullback. Something like that. That's what I'm anticipating, right? But other than that, man, do I trade? Nah, I don't really trade anything else, but I just if I was to trade this buy, I would take profit here and here. Yeah. For like 1 to 3, 1 to 5, right? But you know what's crazy? If price is actually genuinely giving me what I want, I can tighten my stop. I can be like, all right, that's the new swing low. I get a higher risk to reward, right? So I want to see something. This is like the general location of looking for trades, but we're still not at 10:30 yet. I like to take my trades around 10:30 on Thursdays, right? Any questions, man? Any questions? Gold has been so phenomenal, man. For the last few months, it's phenomenal. Oh, uh, yeah, it's right here, bro. It's UTC time minus. Yeah, no, it's Toronto, New York time. Yeah, that's where I would take profit, bro. All right. If US30 turns bearish, I'm cool with that. I haven't even entered, man, but I do not believe so, man, because we have wicks. That'd be so clean. All right. Wait. Who? Somebody asked the question, deleted it, man. Why are you guys doing that? If you guys genuinely have a question, just keep it there. I mean, Nas is already gone. Nas is flying already, so I wouldn't even take this trade. I wouldn't take this trade, man. Nah. All right. We had beautiful. I feel like US30 might turn bearish because in the daily time frame we have a rejection at a major zone, and we push from we got from last week seems to be getting. But if we did fail to break that low you mentioned earlier, which is to maintain its bullish structure, exactly. That's exactly what it is. It failed to break this low, and it literally came like a few pips away. Respected it, and we're seeing some bulls. Right? I've been seeing bulls. I don't know why people trying to trade sells, man. Don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Easy. All right. So I'm gonna watch what's up with that. To whoever's selling, I'll be careful, man. See, easy buys. Flow with the trade. Easy buys. Look at that, man. Insane amounts of bulls. Right? Insane amounts of bulls. Because think about this, right? I'm actually going to clean this up and show you guys. Okay. So price broke a high. Indication. Retracement. Continuation. Easy as it gets. Literally. Easy as it gets. Yeah. So I'm waiting to see a break and retest, because if we get a break and retest, that would be real easy to just get in the trade, no worries, period. Right? Scanning over. Yeah, so nothing really on the currencies. I'd leave that alone. I just stick to the indices for now. Right. Okay. So from that 2nd April on NAS, was that just a retracement? It wasn't an average bearish. See, like, look, bro, 2nd of April. What was this? On NASDAQ or NAS? Yeah. 2nd of April. 4th of April, actually. This right here is a start of a retracement, in my opinion. my opinion, right? It took a while to kind of play out, but it's playing out because this is a range, right? It slightly broke out of that range, did not work, and it goes. So would you wait on a 15-minute descent or that high on a 15-minute, 5-minute, or 3-minute? Bro, truthfully, this trade was valid from down here, right? Right here. It was valid, bro. It was valid. But we still have a lot of room to go, so no need to worry. Yeah, so price just broke this high. What I want to see is sort of a pullback and a buy. Even if it doesn't pull back into the structure, sees that, that'd be cool too. But I always wait for my time. I'm very specific on my time, man. 10:30, I'm very specific on that time of 10:30. Okay, CHF-GPY. All right. So, yeah, I don't really see anything else. We'll just stick to these two for now. All right. Who's in the did anybody take the buzz? Anybody take the buzz? Say yes or no. This is clear, man. This is clear, and easy. Sheesh. And yeah, price just wants to go, man. Price just wants to go. Price just wants to go. But it was so simple, right? Look, price had tiny ranges, broke, retraced, continue. Same stuff, different pair. All right. Gold. I want to see gold do one last push to the highs before the exit. Right, it hit our TP. Man. GU. So the thing with GU, right? You see how it's kind of like playing around here? It broke, and this people would try to short this, right? But that would be completely wrong. If price opens up another candle, and if it pumps, I would not be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. So, yeah. Bro, this was the easiest buy, man. The easiest. I'm gonna keep you close, just because I like the way it's kind of flowing right now, right? It doesn't look like it wants to drop per se, but if we see that price breaks again, that'd be nice to just go to our weekly high. But I feel like GU only moved what, 50 pips today, so we still have some room if price wants to go a little higher. But I just wait. Truthfully, uh, we would have gotten on something like this, but no need for FOMO. No need for FOMO. You just have to wait. We'll always have an entry, man. That's one thing you gotta remind yourself of, because when something you'll notice, right? If price starts shooting up, you have to just wait for that pullback and get in, man. Because a lot of the times when price shoots up and you get in, you just never want to chase the breakout, right? You want to just be patient for the breakout to finish, get a better price, and get on that trend properly. Really seeing the proper structures. Yeah, man, we had a pretty good week, man. We had a pretty good week this week. All right, so yep. So I did a break, retest. We have 5 minutes until 10:30. We want to see if price could respect that. All right. If price could respect something like that, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. And then we target these highs. So we're still getting the great risk to reward, bro. Whoever's looking at this with me. Yeah, so you see how price it just moved like 180 pips. This is a lot of inefficient trading right now. Jeez. A lot of inefficient trading. So I would not be surprised, man, if price gives us something. Right. So US30, if we look back at I actually wanna talk about this. If we look back at um like March, every day, man, we were getting 800 pip trades every day. 760 pips, 700 pips, 500, 850 pips, like crazy trades. These are tiny moves, not really the whale trades that usually happen, right? So what does that tell me? We're kind of ranging. We have a small range, it's a tight range. All right, 1 minute left. We will see what we get. All right, let's wait and see what we get. All right. Hmm. All right, so new candle. Yeah. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Yeah, exactly. See what price is doing? If price drops a little bit, that's an opportunity to go. Gold. GU. Oh man. I have a feeling, man. I have a feeling GU wants to go higher. To like that would be my target, man. That would be my target. Just want to see, man. I want to see. All right, so see how price is now dumping back. Cool. Just looking at these possibilities. Boom. Boom. There. Good. Good, good, good. See? Did not trade the breakouts. That's just proof. Okay. Will price shoot from here? On the breaking retest. There's so many possibilities in this market, man, but it just takes patience. Right. I feel like exposure is the biggest hurdle that traders, like beginners, go over. Exposure to the market. And I really wanna see what this does. I really wanna see what this does. If I see price break this, boom, that'd be real nice. That'd be an easy 1 to 3. All right. This would have been the trade. All right. All right. I'm going to go for the GU longs. I feel like it's a good setup, man. I feel like it's a good setup. I'm just going to wait and see. If we get this break, man, of this previous high, then it's no more obvious than anything, right? It's just going to be the obvious, most easy trade. All right. This thing, man. This thing is playing games, man. Because we had that indication. Price gives that indication. Now we want to see that better retracement, right? I'm always going to be adjusting my entry based on what I see. See that? It didn't give us the retest to the high. In fact, it started dropping. So no trade there. We don't have to take a trade, man, every day. You don't have to take a trade every day, man. You can call it a day sometimes and just enjoy. All right, gold is giving us some major reactions. Yeah, no setup. Nice, man. Nice day. You see how prices broke? Now we're dropping back. And it didn't really reach the 50 level, so missed it by like 10 pips. That's insane. That's insane. All right. So, from my experience, if price comes here, gives us a nice setup, that'd be ideal, but that is simply just patience and timing right now. Boy. Yeah, we're getting some major reactions on gold. About 100 points. I want to see a continuation. Yeah, price is moving weird, man. Price is moving slow. All right, guys. Any questions, man? Let's talk a little bit. Let's have some discussion, because kind of slow price action after what I had the equity open. Let's have a discussion. Damn, 124 pips. Cool. Nice. Thursday. Some of the best. Hmm. All right, so I want to talk about how news, basically, if you were trading news, right? How it actually go in your favor. Like, news is just an excuse to push price, right? Actually add a lot of orders. That's one of the excuses the market has. Or should I say the whales? They have to push price. Oh. All right. Is it worth taking the buzz? Definitely a slower day because we had news at 8 o'clock and pretty much all the trades occurred on the pairs, right? So we had 8 o'clock news, pump. So, yeah. GU might dump. All right, so new candle, new candle, new candle. Let's see. All right, guys. So this session probably not gonna go the full length today because it's not really looking. It's looking pretty slow. Post the news. Not really seeing anything worth taking. Is US30 even this one? It could short, but down, but I don't see anything that is worth taking. Let me actually see if we have news tomorrow, something. Yeah, so we had news today, core PPI and unemployment. Tomorrow we have retail sales and preliminary UOM. So meaning that we could have more setups tomorrow, right? And take these trades later. And this is what it is, right? You don't have to always be in a trade, guys. You know, that's one thing I learned long term. Like, don't have to be in a trade all the time. If you do get it, take it. But if not, there's no reason to. But even with the US30, right? The candle closed below this high, so we could definitely see something to if it pumps. Then do I use liquidity as confluence? I just use liquidity as my take profits, right? You see these highs, liquidity. Yeah, basically I just use that as my take profit levels, previous highs left as liquidity, right? So yeah, but I do use volume as a confluence, right? Because if I see there's a lot of big buyers stepping in, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my chances, right? I'm gonna take my opportunity while it's there. So that's definitely something I use as my take profit liquidity, but I don't use it other than that. I don't really care to think so much, right? Worry about those things. I just see it as a simple concept of exit price. And also volume. I see volume if we see big pumps, big dumps, then that kind of gives me an indication that all right, we do have buyers in the market coming back and forth. So yeah. Other than that, man, what do I see? Nothing, man. Nothing today. Nothing worth taking today. Although GU, man, GU is. I just have a feeling that GU is not done. GU is not done. Right. All right. So US30 just retested that. All right. Stop below the lows. Go up there. It's possible. It's possible. Right. But I'm not just gonna jump in right now because we do have like 10 minutes left in this hourly candle. And the hourly candle is pretty large. You see how this hourly candle is pretty large? It's better to wait for this to close, and then you can kind of get a direction. But yeah. Boom. All right. Let's go. It's worth taking the chance. If you want to take the buys, it's worth taking a chance. GU as well. Looks like we got a little reaction from the zone. Ooh-wee. Beautiful. Yesterday's NAS candle threw me off. Jeez. All right, man. I think I'm going to be wrapping up the session soon. If I don't get a trade within the next 30 minutes, I'm going to just do a Q&A. Do you take entries at a break of a high or low of a candle? Like, I don't like taking entries exactly at those levels, right? Like, let's say this candle, this broke right here. It just comes back. Even here for a retest, right? I wasn't gonna trade this like on because the 1 hour candle didn't close. So, but yeah, the reason why we're not getting a lot of volume today is because we actually had news earlier, and this whole week, man, pretty much all the sequences and the volatility, there's something called average weekly range. When that's fulfilled, you don't really get the same amount of volatility or opportunities, right? Because it's kind of like exhaustion of the weekly candle. If you look at gold here, look at the way this candle is, right? It's moving, man. It's moving. But so many opportunities already happened. You think they're just gonna keep going? No, man. This thing moved 668 pips. That's a lot of trading, man. Yeah, man, you're welcome, man. But to answer your question, Brian, do I take entries? Like, this would have been an ideal entry, but the thing is, we're still in an H1 candle. You see how this candle hasn't closed? It's better to just wait for the close and get a better gauge of what it is prior to just taking the trade, right? So, yeah, Yeah. Do you focus on any specific pairs as a blender trader? What's your bread and butter? My bread and butter. I don't have bread and butter. I don't marry pairs, man. Whatever looks the best, I take it. Right? I don't marry a pair to say, oh, I'm just gonna stick to this. Whatever is showing me the cleanest structure, I'm gonna take that trade, right? All right. You don't like using the 1 minute? I like the 5 minute. 5 minutes nice. 5 minutes real nice. You see that? How I just price is now pulling down. That's normal. It's normal. Yeah, gold, man. Gold's one of the best weeks on gold for sure. It just is literally like textbook trades. Textbook trades, man. It is definitely a lot of noise, bro. On the 1 minute, 5 minute, 5 minutes decent. The 1 minute just shows me kind of like what we might see, right? Just for precision's sake. 3, 5, and 15-year entries, cool. But yeah, I actually wanted to tell Mark why I don't marry pairs, right? So you're gonna start to see criteria of your setup. So there's gonna be a specific setup, right? Like I talked to you about how I look at the market phases and just trade retracements instead of like just focusing on one thing, right? Because there are days where price ranges, there are days where price is in a retracement and it's not ready, right? Once price gets to my zone, that's the only time I'm gonna try to take a trade, right? But personally, I don't marry pairs, man. I don't. Like last week, I traded UJ live, and then that passed phase one, and like pretty much a lot of the viewers made profit. And then phase two, I'm focused on just another setup. We did take GU on my personal, but all right. So GU's US30 is looking good, guys. I think I'm gonna take the trade, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Nasdaq kind of has that confluence as well. All right, let's go. Right, but with my trades, I don't like to trade more than like a 0.3%, the account. Yeah. So I like to just stick to like proper lot sizes. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I did take the trade, and I'll be riding it until 9:25. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna ride it until 9:25, guys. 33 925. That's my take profit. My stop is right below these lows. All right. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, that's cool as well. Okay. So you gotta be patient, man. And also just take the trade. Right? It's better to take the chance. But I feel like we're gonna get some sort of seller pressure soon. Right? Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. Yeah. All right. So do you see how the hourly has a wick at the bottom? Bro, look. If price wanted to sell down, I want to see price sweep these highs first. If you were to take that into consideration, it hasn't broken a low, bro. If it hasn't broken a low, why would it just start dumping out of nowhere, guys? Right? It has to break a low for me to indicate we have a bearish market. Right? Now, price can do whatever it wants. I don't control the market, but I want to see it complete the sequence first and then just look for sells. Because we set a low here. And we're still respecting it. Right? So now there's no question, right? Like there's definitely more room for opportunities like during high liquid times, right? And there's also, I chance where price can just do what it wants. But I feel like the market, the reason why it has structure is because it follows a certain criteria, it follows rules of its own, right? The market isn't random. It does things very specifically and for a good reason when it does so, right? So yeah, I hope that makes sense, man. Like, what if price is in a bullish sequence, I'm going to hold until the highs, like here. Then I'll be out, call it a day, and done. You see how GU is doing exactly what I'm saying? Look at how GU is moving. Price came back to this range, made a new low of the day. Boom. But to be honest, bro, Brian, like a lot of the times why people fail in trading is because of overcomplication. You know what I mean? They just think that this is like rocket science. That okay, all like that's one thing ICT did, right? ICT added so many different like terms, key terms, and just so many different factors that it's confusing people, man. And you'll actually notice how like the most consistent ones are the ones that just study, or they had it down for a long time. A lot of the SMC traders lose. That's a fact, bro. Like, you'll see the stats, man. How is it that most people that trade smart money or ICT, like, why does the stats on MFF like say like 90% lose, right? It has to, okay, it definitely has to do with psychology in terms of their behaviors, and also it has a lot to do with the way they're trading, right? So just have to see, consider those things, right? And also like being adaptive. If you see price going nowhere, why would you stay in the position, right? Right? Or if you see price kind of meandering around, you would just want to, you know, take your chance and let it flow. Let the trade just do what it has to do. Right? That way you'll just see more success long term, right? Because did you ever use WSA? What's WSA? Uh, Wall Street Academy. Oh yeah, I know about that. I know about Q and Anthony. Yeah, I like Q, man, but I haven't taken no course. I haven't taken a course. You know, I'm actually a I'm actually a graduate in finance, specialized in equity markets, futures markets. Right, I studied that in university, and I started to realize it's just supply and demand, buy low, sell high, right? Yeah, and something you'll probably see this, right? Like a lot of the I see how that can help you here. Oh, definitely, bro. That's pretty much everything, man. Like it's very advanced when it comes to the books, but it doesn't need to be. I just feel like that. I just feel like that. I just have a feeling that confuses people, right? You don't need all that stuff. So yeah, that's why, man. Like if you look at my mentorship, it's so simple. Like people sometimes, like the students, they think like, how is it this simple? And like, why did I take courses like that in the past, right? Because they take a bunch of courses, a bunch of shit on their charts that doesn't even matter, right? What matters is price action, bro. But price action just represents supply and demand, right? But not like how smart money guys teach you, where they use these and stuff like that. You know, they'd be like, oh, if price taps in here, we're gonna sell. Oh, if price taps in here, we're gonna sell, right? Nah, we don't do that, bro. We just uh my weekly breakdown, if you were to see it, right, it was so simple. It was Monday, right? Where was it? Monday was right here. So Monday I sent out the weekly breakdown, and I just simply said this. I was like, oh, look, price indicated a bullish structure, right? It has a ceiling price, which you'll learn in economics, right? The ceiling price, aka the high, is 2032, right? And we have a previous low at the floor at 1977.5, right? And then what happens? What phase is price in? Price is retracing, right? Price is retracing. Did it break this low? No, it didn't even reach this low. It respected this low. And how do we know? Is because it broke this high, so it indicated more bullish opportunity. Retraced, continue. And where do you think price is going? Price is going to make another ceiling price. First is going to hit this level and then continue there. So that's how simple the breakdown was. I called it. I was like, all right, guys, we're going long because look, we've been bullish since what? October? We still have these wicks. This is liquidity. So your question was liquidity. This would be my take profit, right? So, all right. US30, kind of playing, right? But I definitely want to see that market just capitulate. Capitulate meaning give us a nice explosion to the high. All right, so yeah, 15-minute close, very nice. Yep. Hold. Whoever's in this trade, hold it all the way. But you see how price, like, look, this is what these guys would say. Oh, look, supply. Oh, price taps in here, sell. Don't do that, guys. Just stick to the simplicity. And yep, we are going. All right, let's update the banner. Yeah, man. I appreciate it, man, for the interaction, man. I definitely had much more last week. Definitely many more viewers last week because we had good opportunity. Wait, I'll be back. second. All right. Just got some stuff in the mail. You know, ordered a few parts for the car. You know, that's another thing, man. Just get a hobby, enjoy your life, man. This isn't everything. Trust me, you're way bigger than this. When people make this their everything, it's over. Right? Make this your hobby. I mean, no, my bad. Find a hobby, make this your business, and distinguish the two. All right, guys. Yo, real talk, guys. Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 1975 get hit as well. I would not be surprised at all. All right, so let the trade just flow. And yeah, we'd be looking at almost a 1 to 10 RR, right? And if price comes back, yeah, man, you'll be at break even, no problem. Okay. Yeah, bro, I'm a curious person. That's why I ask you a lot of questions, bro. That's the key. Let me tell you something. Whoever's shy and doesn't ask questions, they don't go places. They don't go far, man. I'm being honest. It's very, very essential for you to ask questions and learn, right? Because you probably learned something today. And if you did, man, put it in the comments. Whatever, if you learned something, put it in the comments. How do we get a hold of your mentorship? Here. Just message me. DM on Telegram or Instagram. All right. That's my 4 inquiries. Yeah, so I have 3 products that I'm offering, basically services. I have the weekly breakdowns, which is $20 a month, right? I basically tell you what I'm looking at, why I'm looking at it, where am I going to take it, how we're going to take it, right? Not signals, that's not signals, but it's pretty much the trade. You're going to get free trades, right? You're going to get weekly setups. And also I have a live session. So basically right now, you're going to get live sessions where you can profit with me, take the trades live with me, with the thought process, with some education, and as well as the entries and exits. And direct access, that's $99 a month. Most students make back their money within like 2 trades, 1 or 2 trades, depending on your account. And the mentorship is one-on-one. I will discuss that in the DM, basically the pricing and how it works. But I'm not really taking more students right now. I only have 3 spots left. So if you guys are interested, just message me. My assistant will get back to you. So he just handles all the communication, and then I get back to people when I'm free. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Yeah, you see how price just started to dump from here? This is not a reversal, guys. This is in fact more opportunity to go long. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup. You see how patient I was? I waited for confirmation, retracement, continuation. So we had the indication, tiny retracement, continuation. What are the days that you go live? I go live basically whenever I see setups, right? So I was actually live Tuesday and yesterday, and I'm live today, but not with my students. I'm live with. So basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you can expect some live sessions with me. And on Thursday, I do it with Trading Nut. So we're doing a collaboration at the moment, right? So you guys can get a sneak peek of how I do it. But yeah, we caught this live on Tuesday, this setup, which was pretty much, you could have used this to pay, like pretty much past your challenge in like 1 trade, even more, like 16%. If you're funded, that's a blessing. So yeah, we took this live. We saw price, indication, tracement. And then once price started to break highs, oh, perfect. We take the retest. And then once price gave us that retest on the 5, right? You see this? Price broke, got the retest, 945. And then when the candle was closed, you could even take another retest on this line, go high, and it never came back clearly. We had news a few times, pump, we had news, and then more pumps, right? So yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. But sometimes less on Fridays because there may not be any trades. But we definitely, if there are, we take them, man. And yeah, I just keep you guys posted on that. So yeah, man, message me if you guys are interested. Telegram right here, Instagram. Right. So we are floating. We are floating in about 68 pips profit. How many percent would that be? Let's see at the RR. That's about 1 to 3 so far. We still got a long way to go, guys. All right. All right. So you see how price is kind of meandering a bit. It's a bit slow. That's normal, man. That's efficient. Enjoyed the session. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate everybody for joining, man. Uh, Peace, love, and abundance to everybody. I hope you guys definitely reach your goals, and I'm here to help you. Because starting out, I didn't have really anybody to guide me, but I did have the knowledge, and I'm talking about real knowledge, not this internet knowledge. We dedicated a lot of time and effort, and also investing into our profession. Um, so really, how the market actually works, right? We don't really care about um, all these fancy words they use on the internet. I'm not trying to say it doesn't work for some people, but guys, just focus on what works and how it actually works. Perfect. You see how GU is doing this? Did I not say we should possibly see buys? In fact, I'm gonna take a long on GU. Right. Let's see. Break. Pull back. Price wants to do that. I'm gonna just adjust it. What is price doing? Okay. Easy. Yeah, man. GU was the clearest buy. Right? We had that dump, and now it's making its way back. I mean, US30 definitely distracted us. I mean, we caught that, so that's blessed. But we could have definitely gotten at a better price here. So my target would be about 125.50. Right. So yeah. Easy, guys. Easy. All right. So I'm gonna take some entries here. My target ultimately would be 125.50. And if it does give us that, that is good. All right. Yeah. So we got about half an hour left for the session. I hope you guys caught some trades, man, live and direct with your boy. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's dominate. Another thing is, I want to say, guys, we're in this industry, guys. You should have a domination mindset where you're here to dominate, right? Because essentially, you're battling. You're not really battling anybody. You're taming yourself from the lower frequencies of life, right? You want to focus on the higher frequencies and the mindset that it pertains, right? And also practice patience to the best of your ability, because that, I promise you, man, is the only thing that will save you long term. Being patient in terms of your growth in the setup itself, because the growth will just come naturally when you're doing it the right way. You start making money consistently. It's not about making money, man. It's about just growing your account, right? And then it's paying yourself here and there for that. So yeah, so basically that's it. I'm gonna actually do a trade. All right. Yeah, man. Any questions, any comments, anything before we wrap up? Any pairs you guys want to look at? Anything that you guys might have been confused about on your own, might want to trade, might want to look at? Just put in the comments, man. Before we leave, we'll get over it. Yeah, any pairs, any questions, anything you guys want to look at, we'll get to that. Anything that you guys want. Oh, 10. All right. Yeah, so US30 is giving us that beautiful, beautiful setup, which we can ride all the way to the highs. We might see some reaction here, but if you do, just hold it, man. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just hold it. Be confident. Great. UA? What's UA? Do you mean AU? Maybe you mean AU. Sheesh. Beautiful, man. AU. It's the same thing as GU and EU. I entered. All right. Before we do that, I entered right here. So it wasn't. You see how this candle closed at 11? I took the trade right there. I did get a little bit of a pullback. It wasn't exactly there, but here I'll see write down the price I bought at. Yeah, I just pressed buy right there at 783. My stop below the low. You know, if price comes back, you know, no need to worry, right? As long as you're managing your trade, right? So that's my entry, 782. But this is 8 cap. AU. All right, let's go back to AU, right? So yeah, you know why I do that? You know why I buy the as it comes down is because it's just giving me the best price in that time, the lowest price. You see, like right here, this retest, I just pressed the buy right there. Because 11 o'clock, I seen that, okay, price is starting to move down. All right, take the buy, but obviously, right, you have a little bit of slippage in MT4, MT5. Yeah. Yeah, that was basically my entry. Price indicated, gave us that retest, and bought. So when I started moving bullish, took the buy. All right. Yeah, buy the dip. That's basically buying the dip, like you hear in crypto and stuff. AU, odd USD. It's the same thing, man, as I was saying with GU. So you see how price was trending low, lower lows, lower highs, right? Price came to a very significant level. So this is something I learned while I was studying finance and microeconomics, macroeconomics, finance, and investing, like investment banking. Basically, this is what we look at. They look at major numbers, right? Like whole numbers, because those are uh, basically banks want to have those at their ceilings and their floors, right? So in this case, that was a floor price. So what did price do? Price was moving in a range. When price reached this low, it made a low here, right? And it failed to break. But what did it do next? It ranged. And then what did it do after? It broke all these highs, indicating bullish structure. Retracement, continuation. Okay, uh, broke the high, indicating bullish structure. Retracement, continued, broke the high, retracement, continuation. All right, broke the high, but you know how price? You see how price really like pumped? You can expect price to give you when price gives you a big pump, you can expect a large retracement. So I like to just use arrows to kind of get an idea. So where does price start from? Price started this bullish trend from here. It moved 168 pips, 67.5 pips, right? Let's just say that. That was the new high, aka the ceiling. What did price do? Started retracing. Whenever it breaks a high, makes a new high. Retraced 173 pips. Cool. This low price action, we had a high here. Cool. We're not in the trade yet. But if you're more advanced and you trade with me, we look at the inner structures, like the smaller time frame trades. But let's just look at the H1, right? Monday, price made a low. But what did price do? It reacted, moved very high from this level. And price didn't come back. Price made another low, aka it's making new lows. What does that mean? Bullish structure, right? And then we broke a high, indicating bullish opportunities, right? But since we still have a high here, we can take our trade. Why? Because during session, it broke. And we're still below this high. So we can just wait for that small retracement. Price made a small retracement, right? Price indicated bullish structure, then ranged. Indicated bullish structure, retraced, and then you could have taken your entry here. If not, since AUD USD is an Asian pair, you could have gotten Asian session. Yesterday, you would have been in from New York, 8 o'clock or 11 o'clock, right, on the retest. Or if you wanted to just buy, right, you could have gone down to the 5. Let's see. Price broke, retest exactly at 8 o'clock. Could have taken this long. Stop below the lows, previous low, or even here, and just ride it up to previous high. All right, man. That's an in-depth one for you, man. A special one. But truthfully, though, if I was gonna buy this, I would have just gotten on this retest, stop below this low because it didn't break it. And if it breaks that low, that would be considered invalid, and keep going higher. So yeah, this is basically, I go through all of this in my mentorship and my weekly breakdowns, my live sessions. So pretty nice, man. GJ. All right, so GJ was the same thing, right? We had a low here. Price failed to break. Actually, I'm just going to start using these lines, guys. Price made a low, and it started just trending higher, right? Price had this high. Price broke the high, and then indicated bullish momentum, right? So we got 835 pips, and then what happened? Price retraced, right? Back into below the break. Price started rejecting, right? I actually took this live with you guys last week, the GJ buys right here. So why did I take the GJ buys is exactly this. Price broke this high, indicating bullish momentum. And then we took the retest here. Where was it? At 11 o'clock. Stop loss below this low. And then ran it to the highs. First TP was here. Last TP was there. 25 pip stop to make 285 pips. But again, you got to be patient, man. Hold the trade. 7 days, we held it. I held it until actually 500, the exact high. But if you know, like, you see how this happened? Price indicated bullish momentum, even on the higher time frame. You got the retracement, and then continue to the ceiling. Previous high, which is our liquidity target. So, and you see how price really started respecting this 50 level. And then the max it went to was the 7.5, the quarter. So, yeah, man. King FX, that's for you. That's actually one of the trades that we took. All right, so GBP USD. Oh, yeah. We're almost at our TP. Should hit TP within today for sure. Most likely. Gold. Yeah, US30 moving clean, man. All right. So, any questions, any comments, any pairs? You guys have been good so far. Yeah. Let's win, man. Let's win. Let's dominate. All right, so 10 more minutes. Just get those in the comments before I wrap it up. And yeah, call it a stream, man. We'll probably get into it next week. The same time, 9 a.m. Thursdays, I'm doing live streams with Trading Nut as a collaboration and Fidelcrest. So if you guys want to get funded, Fidelcrest has been great, man. They actually have pretty good profit split, and Trading Nut's giving you a coupon, and also Black Bull Markets. So Black Bull Markets is a regulated broker. They have great spreads and leverage, MT4, MT5, pretty much everything. You can trade crypto, all that stuff. Yeah, that's that. So with Fidelcrest, we've been doing the challenge. It's a pretty easy challenge. It's a 10% total. So we have a 5% first phase, and then a 5% on the second phase. So it's pretty blessed if you guys want to get funded that way. Pretty good, man. And they also have like crypto withdrawals, fast withdrawals, which is good. Yeah, man, you can scale up. They're one of the good options. I feel like with FTMO, you have a lot of like just rules, and 10 minimum trading days is too much for me. I'd rather just go for like 5. 5 is okay, right? So that's Fidelcrest. You know, we have a 10% coupon, and also Black Bull Markets. And if Trading Net, man, check out the previous streams that we had the last 2 weeks. Pretty dope. Right. Pretty dope streams there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys can learn from that, man, for sure. We go over a lot of the methodology and why we take certain things, why we don't, right? So US30 is doing pullbacks. That's normal. So is NASDAQ. If they want to do something now, I wouldn't be surprised, because they can also move later. But yeah. Hope you guys caught some trades, man. GU gives us this buy. We good, man. We good. I definitely see this buy though. All right. All right. You see that? Price just made another dip. More chance. All right, oil. Boy, look at oil, man. Look at what oil's doing, bro. All right, Mark. Have a good one, man. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, same time. Any questions, you can definitely hit me up. Peace. Bro, look at this. Look at this explosion. What do you think price is doing? Tracing. And I wouldn't even be surprised if they come and fill this. Right? Like, price just shot up over the weekend. Right? Price shot up a lot. So this was a break. But no retracement back. So you'll probably see some more. All right, so the way US30 is moving right now, if your trade's at break even, cool. You can hold it there. All right, if it hits break even, no problem. All right, guys. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys had a great session and good week. Enjoy the weather, man. It's getting better every day. Get that sun. Drink your water. Eat your fruit. Meditate. Pray. Exercise. Do your hobbies. And then watch success in business come to you, man. All right. Peace and love, man. See you guys next week.